I think I'm ready. I think I want to start this thing.
Do you want to start? Okay, go ahead. I think we're actually on the television.
Anna, do you have a steady stream?
I can share that, yes, I do.
Okay, Anna says she has a steady stream, and we're ready to go. So if I get to start talking, I've got two thumbs up.
But is there audio? That's the important.
That's all that
There
matters.
is?
All
You can hear us
right.
talking?
Here we go.
That's crazy.
I know. This reminds me of March of 2020 when we didn't know what we were doing, and we still
don't know what we're doing.
Fantastic. Don't want to learn. Don't want to do it. Hey,
What?
let's start this thing.
Fine, do it.
All right, fantastic. Hello, my name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in beautiful downtown Geyserville, sort of ish, up above in the clouds, looking down upon
Geyserville adjacent.
looking down upon the minions that are running around down there in Geyserville, California. But welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother Grady and I, we drink some wine, we taste some wine, but most of all, we try to have a little fun. So welcome to the show tonight. How you doing, Grade?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's good.
I wasn't doing fantastic last week. Sorry
we missed
about
our
that,
show
kids.
last week. That's probably
Yep.
why nobody's logged on, because last week was when we
We were supposed
to
to
be
be
on.
going.
But
Then I got sick.
But Anna ditched me. Grady got sick, and Danny was like, "No way, am I doing all that?" So here we are, the week later. But it was actually kind of exciting because we ran the wine club today.
We did.
which is always exciting.
Maybe the
for
coolest
everybody.
thing we do
I
every
know,
year, yeah.
It is very cool. We do that a few times.
Do we?
I know.
It's not just once a year.
No, I believe it's 4.
It feels
Sometimes
like 4.
3, depending on our hot weather people.
Exactly.
And for all of our cold weather people, we're going to create that new club for you guys as well too. But
Exciting.
you know, so obviously, you know, the whole world is talking about, you know, how dang hot it is.
Yep.
It is. We're outside today, and it's actually very nice here. We were able to get some of the
we
wines.
did sneak some things
Sneak
to
some
certain people.
pre-orders out
Yep.
to people as well. But with that in the wine club, you know, dang it, it's hot out there. We're going to wait until we can ship the wine perfectly. But I
Safely,
know
yep.
that we have about... We know that we're shipping to Washington, Oregon. Obviously, San Francisco Bay Area,
Sure.
down the coast, here in California. So all of you guys will be
start
getting
your
your wines. There's a little bit of a break, looking like it's like next week, but we'll be keeping you guys informed of that. But we're gonna hang on to it until we make sure it's safe.
Absolutely.
And actually, there was some folks in Phoenix that didn't do the double up club from last May, so we could
Yep.
get them some stuff.
Yep.
And they bought a few cases, and they were wondering how to get wine there. So we're investigating everything
Some
on
cool
how to
shipping
get.
options for some people.
So if you're completely out of Mercury and you
And
need some
desperate.
more, let us know, and we'll try to figure those things out. And plus, well, you know, we have harvest coming on, so I'm going to be pretty much close. I'm going to be staying here, but if I'm going to be traveling or moving around the
Yep.
country, I can probably help out.
That's also true.
With those things.
You could be
as well.
flying. Brad could be flying around. So keep your eyes peeled to your emails and such.
That is a fact. So, do you want to give an overview of what's happening today? What's going on?
We should talk about all the fun events and things
All right.
like that.
Well, first and foremost, so we have the wine club that is shipped
Yep.
out. We've got all sorts of great wines.
was there
in
anything
for-
good in there this time?
No. Oh, we were just trying to get rid of the dregs, or to be put all
Or
sorts
was it
of
all kinds of new stuff?
we don't. Well, as you know,
New
as you know, we have no dregs.
Nope.
So
We don't. We drink too much.
so-
Were there anything be
So
left?
there is no leftovers. Absolutely, we have the brand new Sauvignon Blanc, which we're going to be tasting here shortly. Probably.
I'm tasting it right now.
I was actually having a little New World Nouveau spritzer right now, but let's.
Super delightful. No, don't just.
No, it's okay.
I didn't
It's
drink
okay.
that.
Because I do want to taste that.
Those are
Sauvignon
the
Blanc.
happiest
That's
lizards in the world.
You know, as we discussed 3 months ago when we released the Alexander Valley Zinfandel,
Mhm.
that was the first Zinfandel we've done since 2017. And so the Alexander Valley Zinfandel went out.
Delightful.
Basically almost sold out. So if you
Yep.
haven't consumed that yet, you better
Try
try
it.
And if you like
And
it,
let us
order it
know.
now because there's not a lot of that left.
Nope.
But not only did I not have a Zinfandel since 2017, we decided to do 2 Zinfandels in 2021. And so we have the Alexander Valley, and then we have the west of Dry Creek Zinfandel out in Tomb. So it's past Rock Pile, you know, all those, all that Wow Rock Pile, super famous, yada yada yada. This is deeper than that. Beautiful hilltop vineyard. 2021 was the end of the drought, but it was still it was a drought year. End of the drought didn't happen until 2022. Dry farm, so it's super crazy intense. Man, all sorts of, oh gosh, dang it! And for the first time ever, everybody is going to get the Father, our Cabernet Franc based blend, in their club.
Yeah.
But of course, we only made 75 cases of it, so that means that after the club,
It's
pretty
almost
much going to be gone.
Yep.
But that's
yum,
happening. So that's
it's a 19.
That's
That's
super
the
duper
19.
exciting.
It's really fun.
But so this
But
Sauvignon
let's start
Blanc.
off with this
Let's
Sauv
talk
Blanc.
about it.
Look at this
You know,
gorgeous
Anna.
thing.
Anna talks about this Sauvignon Blanc a lot. She's like, Brad, what's going on? Why is this so much different? What's going on here with this Sauvignon Blanc? Why is this Sauvignon Blanc a little fruitier, a little more intense? And I have to tell her, I don't know. I made it the same way.
Is it yeast, maybe?
No, the yeast had nothing to do with
Yeast
it. We
was the
used
same?
the same yeast. It happened.
Wow.
It's all about the growing year.
Yep.
So
2020.
20. No, this is 2022.
This is 2, excuse me.
So 2022, that vintage thing is really confusing. It's the
really
year
is.
that the grapes were grown.
I should really look at the bottle occasionally.
Or you should
Good
read
God almighty.
why we put vintages on thing, but that's okay.
What? Was there 5 minutes
Is there
ago?
something going on?
Ah, yeah, there's something going on in the background there.
Brian Lilly's enjoying an 18 dark side.
Oh, thank you, Brian
Oh, but-
Lilly. 18 Dark Side. Good call, sir.
Excellent. But our sound and everything's gone. Usually when you guys
No,
are
sound's
freaking out
good.
like that we have no video or sound. So we're doing good. Okay, that's nice.
Our
You
key
were-
rate, our key rate is too low.
Our key rate. Well, while he's working on our key
God
rate, if
bless
you
it.
can hear me. Hey, Danny, do me a favor. Would you eliminate Google off of home group? That's what we're running off of as far as this feed. Can you do that? Or is that going to clobber us all? Never mind.
We'll see.
Excellent.
All right. Well,
So should we talk slower so that it feeds slower?
there you go.
So if it's buffering,
but
Brian says they can hear fine.
yeah, YouTube is doing beautiful. It's just our Facebook friends who are having trouble.
oh,
tonight.
Facebook is
yeah,
on.
but YouTube is rocking for some reason.
Hey, Facebook friends, do us a favor and switch over to
YouTube.
YouTube just for tonight, and we'll
Okay,
work on that
all
later.
right.
And if
We are.
Facebook gets annoying, switch over to Google, and we'll work on Facebook. It's one thing at a time here. We fixed sound, so now we'll fix that next time.
God
All right,
bless
my
America.
God, what was it? Oh, it's talking about Sauvignon
You were
Blanc.
talking about this
Oh my
beautiful
gosh. And why
Sauvignon
is this
Blanc.
different? No, it wasn't the yeast. I didn't use a different yeast.
No.
What the hell? When I find a yeast that I like that goes
You
to the
kinda
grape, I'm
stick
not going to
with it.
mess up with. I'm not going to change that.
Get it.
But it is. But the year. Here's the deal. You know. So 2022. You know,
Yeah.
we were obviously we just pretend that Northern California is in a drought all the time, but we did happen to have some rain in 2022, and it was a smidgen cooler, and so the reason why this wine is expressing itself as a little brighter right now is because of our cool temperatures. You know, and then speaking of brighter, I don't know. Is it our camera have stabilization on it? Okay, because our camera's shaking around, but okay.
It doesn't look like it's moving too
beautiful.
bad.
So the reason here in a cooler wine is going to be a little bit brighter and a little bit more refreshing. There's still all of the wonderful melon running around in the background.
of that.
So it's a nice dominant citrus up front. Not necessarily grassy, but just
No.
really strong citrus up front. And as this wine warms up, as it's a little bit warm out here, so as it is, you know, once you get past that citrus, then the melons and the peaches kind of come around.
Truly. And just a hint of tropicality, which makes
Well,
it
you're
delightful,
picking
too.
up all tropicals.
I
You're
love
always
those tropicals.
from the day one. You've said this wine is very tropical. So, what
Yep.
tropical flavors do you pick up?
I get that pineapple in the mid.
A
You
little
get-
pineapple.
You get that nice hit of peach for sure.
Oh, there's
But then
peaches?
there's that tart zing at the back that hits
Oh.
me as pineapple.
A tart zing. I agree with you. Yes, I do agree with you.
Don't tell me about your tart zing, Brad.
No, I was more focused on the pineapple. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Man, delightful with
But
food.
so on the tropical notes, you're not talking about kiwi or papaya.
No.
Or
Guava.
guavas or star anise.
Something a little brighter. But yet, I also get it on the nose a little bit.
So a little bit of pineapple through there. I'm fine with the pineapple description on that. I absolutely I see the pineapple.
Yep. And I just had it with some blue cheese.
Maybe I hope. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
That sounds
Have it
good.
with blue cheese. I just had it with the pepperoni. It is delightfully food friendly this year.
Wow, blue cheese and Sauv Blanc.
Give
You
it
know,
a try.
I don't know if Anna's ever going to say that blue cheese and Sauv Blanc is her favorite pairing. I'm getting you. She says, "Don't get me involved." in this.
Don't even look at
She's
me.
waving around a pretzel stick
Uh-huh.
like it's a magic wand, like Harry Potter's in the background over there. And then Anna.
Gone talking all night.
Here's the deal, Anna. Do you remember which type of? Serious question. What type of blue cheese did I choose? It wasn't the classic that I've always chosen, but I chose a little bit milder blue cheese that had a little bit more saltiness, and so I agree with you. Typically
Yum.
blue cheese
Just
is
yummy.
relegated to Cabernet and very heavy reds. I'm going to go ahead and say that this blue cheese is quite nice.
It
with
is.
this- No, it is dominated by blue.
It is.
But-
However, but it's a very pleasant
but
domination.
what's yes, it is. but when your matrix comes around
Uh-huh.
and says that saltiness is kind of elevating the wine a little bit, I'm actually quite liking it. I would have not gone there directly,
there, but
that's what we have Grady for to
go the weird places.
go
The
ahead.
road less traveled
I
is where I'm usually
know.
down.
or the downtrodden road,
Yes.
whichever road it was, I can't remember.
They're all the same at this point. But yum.
No, actually,
Sauv Blanc,
here's the
crushing
deal:
it.
the Sauv Blanc is able to hang on tight up front, but once you get to the finish, that blue cheese just keeps coming back around.
Yep.
It's very aggressive, as it should be, and
Yummy. So
but
good.
very yummy. So, but is on the milder side of what I would consider blue cheese.
Yeah,
At
it's
least,
not your
honestly, that's what
overwhelming.
when I was talking to my monger, I asked
You
for
asked them for a lesser
I asked
cheese.
for I didn't want it to be as the classic cowgirl
Yeah.
creamery blue is really pretty
It's
strong.
pretty
So I
amazing.
asked for something a little bit lighter, and so this is a little bit heavier aged.
I like it.
And then
I like it a lot.
That I'm assuming allowed those beautiful salty nuggets to develop, which is my favorite thing about Parm.
Yep.
And those
Oh, yeah,
seven
those
eighths.
little
That'll-
crunchy
the little
things.
crunchy nuggets are in there, being very nice.
So much
That's
fun.
pretty good.
So where to next, sir? Are we going to
Actually,
try the Zin?
I
What are you
think we
thinking?
should talk about the Zen, but I also want to talk about something that's coming up very soon.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's talk about the Zen.
Let's talk about the Zin while we're talking about other fun things. Oh, hello, nurse.
Well, it was cold inside, it's hot outside, so that's why we had a little pop there. It's not effervescent like your sister. But this is the deal. We have the Left Bank coming up. The Left Bank
So fun.
little wine and food affair that we have going on here.
Yep.
So it's all of us small wineries. Everybody knows all about that kind of stuff. My God, the camera's shaking like the DTs on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I guess
Everything
there's
okay?
there's a little breeze, but it looks good.
All right, that
Little
sounds good.
breeze. It's all breezy today.
But Left Bank, so we've got 5 wineries this year participating.
Yep.
Dot is the
Dot
first time.
coming
Of course, Jim with J Ricard is going to be
Bob
doing it.
Dog.
We've got Bob Dog if you want to risk your life and go to the top of Alexander Valley on the most retarded road on the planet.
Doug, you can't
And
say that anymore. It's a delightful road. You just need to be cautious.
You should be cautious. And that's why you can't actually start there right now, because they're all sold out, because all the smart people know that that's where you go to start out.
And then you slide down the hill
your
to
way
see
down.
us. It's gonna be
And then
fun.
we've got Kelly and Young, of course, over
Yep.
there in Cloverdale. So all of us small producers producing absolutely fantastic wines. And the best part is that we're going to be producing some great foods. So that's why at some point Screen Time is going to be bringing us some steak strips and
Yes.
some caprese
Any fake
salad.
steak strips, caprese, and your crazy
And then-
lemon balls.
And then
this
we
year.
got lemon balls, but they're not coming out until the end.
Right. Because you
'Cause-
should always save your balls till the
Well,
last.
we don't want them to melt.
Well, there's that.
We
Definitely.
don't want melted lemon balls.
Save the best for last.
And then what kind of food is Jim going to produce
So
this year?
Jim is doing these crazy Greek
Oh.
chicken gyros. Do you still call them gyros?
I think I would call him a hero.
Gyros? Not like a geyser?
I was saying no, gyro.
Gyro. So gyros, yeah.
I'm guessing that he's going a little Middle Eastern.
Little Middle Eastern for this one. Could be
And
super
he's throwing
sexy
some
and fun.
chicken in there.
Some chicken.
And then I know that our fantastic winemaker with Dot. She's
Yes.
Filipino, so she always brings in some great things. And what
Pork
has she got?
adobos.
Yeah, I know. You know, believe it or not, the Filipino culture also has an adobo as well, besides the Mexican or Spanish
Right.
culture, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Sounds fun.
I did a little show with Jim and everybody, and I've gotten to taste all these things. They're absolutely delicious.
Crazy good.
Bob Dog, I think, is doing something with risotto.
A spicy shrimp on the risotto.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That'll be exciting.
he's pairing spicy shrimp with risotto with, I believe, like Cab Franc.
Ooh, that'll
And
be
so
crazy
your
fun.
first question should be like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
But again,
But he's got
sometimes things that
spicy
don't make
shrimp,
sense,
and he's got
place it
plenty of
beautifully.
fat and richness
yeah.
with risotto, and
Mhm.
it's beautiful as well.
Yep.
And plus, you know, he was getting pretty crazy with me on that last show, so he was having some fun.
They
And
are a
then-
lot of fun.
And then Kelly and
Kelly
Young,
Young,
I think, have something on a.
Braised pulled chicken
Oh,
with something, and I forgot to write down what the other part of it is, but there's another part that goes
I think
to
there's
it.
some pulled chicken. I'm pretty confident there's a bun involved. and
Yes,
some,
you also get a glass, and don't forget
What?
your left
Oh.
bank bucks.
I would love left bunk glasses.
left
Um,
bunko.
Maybe we
bucks.
should bring out a left bank glass to show them how fancy it is.
Dang, I wish I'd have brought a left bank glass.
I know.
It's just
I
a
don't
shame
know.
there's no one around here.
I have
who could
no
bring us
idea
a
where
left
we
bank
can get a
glass.
left bank glass.
Maybe at some
It's
point
very
during the show.
interesting.
But you get a
Especially when
beautiful
Danny's
glass.
in slicing up all the meat.
Yep, you get to.
And that really doesn't leave many people to go get that.
No, it really doesn't.
But I'm pretty sure once screen time comes back. Oh, we have an audience member.
We do have an audience
that's
member
going
in the
out
house
to get glass
to
with
get us a
her.
glass.
Oh, Anna, turn on your microphone. Come on, you can do it.
Food in my mouth, but
She's got food in her mouth.
pulled chicken on a toasted brioche bun with summer salad of pasta and asparagus.
Okay, if you talk slower, I can do it. It's a pulled chicken on a toasted brioche bun with pulled asparagus
Summer salad.
and a summer salad.
Pasta and asparagus.
A summer salad pasta all in one sandwich? That sounds fantastic.
You're not going to want to miss it, I think, is basically the gist.
Oh my gosh.
So there's not many
Here
tickets
comes
left.
somebody in Mercury outfit. Oh no. There we go. All right, somebody did have a Mercury swag on.
I know,
but
she
then-
could have had some screen time.
All right.
Thank you.
I got to put some wine
We have
in
the
here
best
so you can see
audience
it. I know.
ever.
I
Ever.
know. We do still have audiences, so I guess if you guys want to come and have fun with us, you can come to the audience.
You can.
But here's the left bank glass. You can
Look at
see
that
It's
sexy,
got like
sexy
this
glass.
little this bowl isn't
Uh-huh.
quite like your tulip.
No,
It's got a little abrupt edge to it, so
does.
that I can swirl and swirl.
Has a very snazzy logo. Thank
I
you,
can
Randy.
I can get my little sniffy nose. Actually, yes, yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, Brandy
that
actually
together for
created
us.
this beautiful logo.
Super
so there's
fun.
an L and a B, and then there's like this
Compass,
compass
hoot
situation,
anything.
and then there's squirrels and all sorts of things in there.
All kinds of cool
Absolutely
things.
fantastic.
Super fun.
That wine tastes even better now out of this
The
amazing
special
glass.
You know, if I only had a cool glass of my own.
You
No,
know
I'm
what?
Kidding,
Give
I'm
me it.
kidding. I'm fine. I love my glass.
There is no doubt this glass is a better nose.
It does have a way of focusing.
It-
It doesn't fit in a dishwasher.
Damn it.
So you're going to have to hand wash those suckers.
Oh my
Sorry.
God,
So
the
sorry.
bowl is so wide. It doesn't
got a big
fit.
ass
I
bowl.
want it. I want it. Use it.
I
Because
like
this
big bowls,
bowl,
they cannot lie.
even with white wine,
Yeah.
it builds up beautiful aromatics, and I absolutely love it. But it
Oh
doesn't
my God.
fit into our commercial dishwasher
Yeah.
slots, and so it's relegated to my house where I'll wash it by hand.
Exactly.
And
enjoy it.
I actually,
Beautiful
when I'm blending all the delicious wines that you guys enjoy, this
Do
is
you
the
use that glass?
I do, and
That's
then
so cool.
I use a jelly jar
Right?
to make sure it's okay for the Italians
For for everybody.
or
for the,
Joe Ramazzotti.
You know, for just
One
for
of
Joe.
those.
We got to do nice things for Joe. You know?
Yes, that's
we do.
the best. Yes,
We do. My God, speaking
So,
of aromatics,
Speaking of aromatics,
let's get back
let's
to that
talk
Zin.
about it.
Oh my God, it's such a gorgeous color this year.
Well, I thought you were talking about aromatics.
I was coming. I saw it. It caught my eye.
He's
Look
like
at
a
that.
squirrel with a shiny
Oh my
dollar.
God! Look at that. Oh, sexy. What is that? Deep dark chocolate cherries going on this year?
Deep dark chocolate cherries. That sounds like something I want to drink.
Mmm.
Now that you mention it, I'm going to say that is all there.
Thank you. Oh my
What's
God.
not in this wine that most people would associate with like a Dry Creek Zinfandel grading?
The wild spice action.
The pepper.
And the pepper.
This isn't a peppery Zen.
It is not a
Do
pepper.
you get pepper?
I don't get any pepper at all.
Do you sniff it? Do you taste it?
I don't sniff it. There's richness on the palate.
No.
I'm not a big pepper.
And what else is it missing? It's missing jam.
Jam.
This is not a jammy one,
Mm-mm.
and it's not a peppery one, but it is a freaking intense Zinfandel.
It is
This
delightful.
is Zinfandel flavors times 2. All of these flavors are very. They're big. They're integrated. This could easily have gone to a jammy wine if there's residual sugar.
Sure.
Thank God there's not,
Of course not.
because this
Not
would have
with
been
you.
this would have been like jammy jam jam and zinny zin zin.
We don't.
all,
We don't use those words anymore.
Sorry. But to me, and actually I was talking to some fancy folks that were all about, varietal correctness and stuff
Sure.
like that. And they were telling me just a couple days ago that it absolutely is everything that a Zinfandel should be, front, middle, back, ending,
Yep.
without the jammy and pepper, which is something that we sort of created about 10 or 15 years
Sure.
ago out in Dry Creek. It's all fantastic.
And it is great.
But sometimes I don't want it in my Zinfandel,
No.
so this one does not have it.
It is beautiful, and I'm so excited for you guys to get to try this thing.
Oh, Grady's going back
It
in
is
for just
so
a touch.
fun. It is so fun, and it's been so long since we've had a Zinfandel, and it's so neat that we have two wildly different styles. We've got the Alexander Valley. We've got this Tombs Creek.
We have the Alexander Valley. We talked about that last time. So what happens
did.
with the Alexander Valley? Why is it so different, Grady?
Is it because it's benchland fruit? It's up out of the valley?
Well, first of all, it's not in Dry Creek.
Well, it is a whole different thing.
So
in
there
Dry Creek.
is the first reason.
Yep.
And Alexander Valley is cooler than Dry Creek.
More fog action.
Yes. Dry Creek will get fogged. Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Screen time.
Screen time coming through.
Here
What-
comes
what?
the food, kids.
Alright.
We'll get back to Alexander Valley.
Hi,
in a minute.
Danny.
Hello, everybody.
My
Happy
God.
Friday and happy summer and all the things.
You're looking good on camera there,
Thank
homie.
you. Thank
You know what?
you. Yes.
Long time no see. Thank you so much for making an appearance today.
You know, I wanted to give you some finally time to yourself without me taking all your glory for once in your life.
And
you know,
that's true.
Grady, how you doing, buddy?
Danny, everything is
So look, I
awesome,
got
sir.
some
Wow.
anti-phase steak strips and a caprese salad. Hold the tomatoes.
No tomatoes in my caprese.
Right there.
Pretty much makes it a super caprese salad.
That's exactly what I wanted, Danny.
or
Thank
we
you.
can call it a deconstructed.
Deconstructed. I like that.
Where we
I
tossed
like
all
that.
the tomatoes into
Right.
Brad's,
There's one tomato seed on one piece of
and
thing.
I'm okay with one tomato seed.
And I want you to know, I was able to get just enough tomatoes from our garden for this salad.
Oh.
Nice.
Barely.
Nice.
Because we're behind. You know,
You
when
know,
we had
we
all
had
the
to plant
rains.
so late.
We had to plant
Here.
late. And, you know, our tomatoes are just coming on. And they're
I'm pretty
fantastic.
confident the farming gods are frowning on me this year.
Aw.
our garden is what I would say so sad. I mean, normally at this point we're getting like 50, 60 pounds.
I
of
would have a
tomatoes.
bushel of
We
them.
got like 3 pounds of tomatoes today.
Okay.
So
Yes.
sad.
Yeah.
So sad.
But the
they're
basil is
beautiful.
fresh. The basil is fresh.
Look
from our
at that.
garden.
We've even got a
We got the
burnt
purple basil.
Oh, I
No,
thought
that-
you fried it. I thought that
Girl.
was fried basil.
You planted it.
It may have been fried from the beginning.
Hey, you know what, Danny? You know what everybody asks me every time?
What's that?
Hey, what's going on around there? What's going on with Mercury? You know, there's a lot of questions, but the main question people are asking is, how is Danny's new job? What's going on with that? Can you talk about that a little bit?
It's fantastic. Look at me. I mean, look at the smile on my face. Look at the glow on me. So basically, I get to be around dogs all day.
You're working
I-
at Guide
Woof,
Dogs
woof.
for the Blind,
with
right?
Guide Dogs for the Blind, and I feed all of the visually impaired clients 3 meals a day while they
Nice.
are staying in the dorms,
Nice.
getting their dogs and training with their dogs, and then graduating with their dogs. So I actually spend, besides with the instructors, I spend the most time with the clients, and I eat lunch with them, take their orders, and
That's so fun.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and I'm around. I get to see. We're able to bring our dogs to work, which I'm not gonna bring.
What?
I'm not gonna bring
Not gonna
Annie
bring little
just
Annie.
yet. She's a little barky. But,
is a bit
I get
barky,
to say
but
hi to all of
she's
my co-workers' dogs. every day. So no, it's a great job. I love
Awesome.
it. I get to do that as well as work for Mercury, which really just has Brad boss me around and I drink all day. It's actually really good. I love it. So
I think it's a pretty good trade-off. All right. Well,
Let's hear it for Danny.
Yay! All
And
right.
Annie, of course.
And
Well,
Annie.
we're super happy for you.
Whoop, whoop.
That is awesome. And
How's
thank you
everything?
for all these little nibbles.
Thank you for the nibbles. You're
Absolutely.
So this is what we're
awesome.
serving for Left Bank.
Left bank.
Yes.
Annie
So-
face
Don't
steak
forget,
strip.
don't forget
Caprese.
your frozen lemon ball.
That's going to be a little later.
A little bit later in
I
the
got
thing.
you.
I was just reminding you since
Oh,
you're
I
so
know.
busy
You remind
these
me all the
days.
time.
I
All right,
know.
bye.
Thank you, Danny.
We had to make sure that.
You know, this caprese is amazing.
Who doesn't want a
Doesn't have-
mozzarella ball dipped in balsamic?
Balsamic. There's not a hint of tomato.
Oh, yeah.
Mmm.
So, Brad, without my mic on, I want to let you know that
Oh.
guess who's joining us tonight. By the way, Brian has lots of succulent tomatoes, but Penny, Dad, Pastor,
Penny.
Penny is
Oh my God.
on our chat tonight.
So nice to have you with us today, Rockstar.
Penny.
It's been a million years since she's been around.
Well, might be 3 or 4. Actually, okay, Anna. All right. Somebody who's online tonight is somebody who is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm gonna tear up. I can't believe you're on my little happy hour live tonight. That it makes me so happy that you're here. And what's exciting about this is that the people that love my wine love you unless they were here and I've told them about the things that you do for me. So first of all, my love of Tempranillo didn't come directly from Spain. My love of Tempranillo came directly from you. Penny has been a mentor to me in a fantastic. There's not enough accolades of winemaking skills that we can give to you, but most of all, just a great friend. And thank you for joining us tonight. That makes me so happy. I sure wish we had Black Bubbles to talk about.
I know.
Because if
Next
it
time,
wasn't
for
for
sure.
Penny,
Yep.
I wouldn't have
Made that beautiful thing.
Black Bubbles. And if you don't mind me, well, there's a lot of reasons why we ended up making that Black Bubbles, but Penny is the one that was able to make those for me because she is a sparkling wine master and has allowed me to produce sparkling wines that are world class, but allowing me to put the twist of Mercury wine on them, whether it be 100% sparkling Petite Sirah or my rosés that happen to have Cab Franc or Petite Sirah or something else blended in it from. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you,
Thank
Penny.
you. Thank you so much. I hope things are going great, and I hope you still have time for me. You know, I need to make some sparkling. And if you don't have time for me, please let me know gently, so I won't cry. Don't let me know right now on live. All right? I don't
Yeah,
want to.
you don't want to cry on
wanna
camera.
cry
It's
right now.
just so embarrassing.
Well, now I'm a little verklempt, and I don't know what we're gonna show after all of these things.
I know. I
Uh,
know.
Well, shoot. Well, let's move on from the Zinfandel.
Okay.
That sounds.
Do you want to do the for the
fantastic.
Reds only people? The sister might go good.
Oh,
with
that's
the,
a great one. If we had it
Yeah.
here. Oh, it is
We
over here.
do. Look at that. Because if you're Reds only, you got sister in
All
place
right.
of that beautiful Sablon.
Reds only club. You decided to ditch the Sablon. Not a bad decision.
Not
it's
at all.
your tongue, not mine.
Absolutely.
But we do have the sister. So this is our Merlot. This is the one. This is the Merlot vineyard that is truly just right out 128. You know, a quarter mile from my the previous tasting room.
Yep.
Just across. This is the one.
And it
This is
was
the 90, and it's 90% Merlot
with a touch
and
of cab
10%
this year.
Cabernet in there
Nice.
as well.
Nice.
This should go absolutely fantastic with the steak strips.
I'm
The other thing that I was thinking of showing for the Left Bank event,
Yes.
we were thinking about the Rocket
Ooh.
as a pairing with this.
Yeah.
The Zinfandel, I thought that was fantastic. I know we didn't talk about it, but we had some other distractions, but I was thinking that was absolutely delicious.
It was.
And the other thing is the caprese salad and the meat. So this is this is one of those situations where you could have a Sauvignon Blanc,
Sure.
and it'd be fantastic with
Yep.
the caprese salad, or you could have a red with the meat. But I think the red goes really nicely with the caprese salad too.
Let's see
So
how it
if
goes.
you were enjoying yourself and having some white wines while you were cooking or doing something fun like that,
Sure.
and then we go ahead and have dinner and you have some red wine because you have the steak out. The caprese salad I think goes quite nicely with the red wine. You can tell me, but you don't have any of that acidity.
I don't have the hard
the-
acidity, right?
The hard
From-
acidity from the
the
Mater,
tomato.
but there is balsamic in there which has
Yes, there is.
some acidity, but it has sugar. So tell me what you think about it.
It pairs beautifully. The flavors are delightful together because it starts off with the big richness that you expect from Brad's Merlot.
No, I'm going to say that Merlot and caprese salad is not my absolute favorite pairing, but it's fine. But if you're having a little steak,
A little steak strip with the
and it's
caprese.
great, and then the caprese, you've got the residual juice hanging out in there. It's going to be fine.
They're playing happily, nicely. They're
So
playing
it's
really
very
good.
nice. Would I prefer the Sauvignon Blanc with this or the Rosé?
Maybe.
Absolutely.
But again,
Absolutely.
be happy. Drink what you like.
Drink, always drink.
Always.
what you like. If you want to have just Sauvignon Blanc with the meal with the steak, and that's what you like,
Go for it. That works
hey,
great too.
your tongue, not mine.
Makes me happy.
You do what you want to do with
Hell
it.
yeah.
I'm a full agreement to that.
But then you add the steak strips
But-
on top of it, and wow, now you've got something really happening.
And we don't have the wine we're probably going to serve along with it.
What's that, sir?
Which was Rocket, which is fine.
Oh, rocket, yeah.
But that's okay.
I apologize. I did not go down in the basement and pull a rocket.
The sister's doing good.
Mm-hmm. She's gorgeous.
Oh, probably not the heavy. One of the oddballs we have out here.
Yep.
No, I think we're good. I think we're doing quite nicely. I am going to try something a little.
What are you thinking, homie?
Well, you know what?
Should I?
Yes, that's the deal.
Okay, because this is also in your club, which is super
I
exciting.
First time
I'm
ever.
excited.
First time ever for all three.
Yep.
All three levels are getting this one.
Almost always, this is only for the upper echelon.
Well, no, it's not. It was because we make so little of it.
I
but
know.
this year, you normally make 50 cases.
Right.
But this year, in 2019, we had enough to make.
What, 95?
I can't. Why would you get so classified?
I was trying- I was just
I don't even know
trying
what
to
you're
be
talking about.
snotty.
We just didn't have enough. But because we have more now
Yeah.
of our Cabernet Franc. Don't know why. But we have a little more Cabernet Franc, so we were able to make 75 cases of it. And so that,
Not just because we're snotty. Maybe a little bit.
like, we're like the anti-snotty. We're
Don't
like-
you see me with my pinky up all
I'm
the
pretty
time?
sure, like, I'm the Dristan to Napa. I'm pretty sure I will dry Napa up every single day of my life. I cannot believe.
I'm just trying to
I
build you
can't
up, and you
believe
tear
my-
me right back
I
down.
cannot believe my super
Just
down
trying
to
to
earth
say.
brother did that.
Just trying to say how special,
All right.
how exciting,
It
how
is-
classy this is.
Oh my lord. Oh my god, that was Grady. What have you done?
I've gone to the dark side.
Do you have an opinion?
No,
about
I
this
have.
wine
I have
yet?
no opinions. You know
We
me.
just opened it.
Let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Hello, Fada. Hello, Mutta.
All right. So
Here we are at
2019 Father.
Camp
What do we
Granada.
want to talk about? So 2019.
Ooh.
This is Alexander Valley. This is from the Pagoni Vineyard. Right. Just
92% of the Pagani
what?
Vineyard.
92%. What else is in there?
There's 8% Merlot in
Oh,
there.
that which is not the Pagoni Vineyard.
Which is
you're,
not.
You're correct. So
That's
90
the railroad track.
Yes, that is
Railroad
down by
track
the
line.
railroad tracks. So we had to put a little railroad track action in here.
Look at those sexy legs. My goodness.
Cabernet Franc, one of my most favorite grape varietals on the planet because of its structure, its intensity, what it is about that varietal. But and the reason why it's not a fantastic wine in France, it's just too cold to get it ripe. But we can ripen this. This is beautiful, Valley Floor fruit that brings out this beautiful ripeness to it. Pretty much a driving cherry running through. I'm not quite sure. It's not a bright cherry, so it's not like a Bing, but not quite like a black cherry, so it's not quite as dark, but very strong cherry.
Do you get those rich plums on the mid palate?
Oh, rich plums. Opposed to our other family members, those slightly less rich plums are in
Those
here,
are the ones
but,
we don't give the wine to. The less rich plums.
No,
those people
there's-
can't afford
There's some rich.
this one.
There's some rich plums in here. As
I used to
well.
throw plums at Brad
I
as a
know.
child. Our neighbor had
Did. Definitely some plum running through there. Strong cherries. Nice palate. I'm gonna now. I want to get into the meat with this as
I
well.
think we should do it with the Annie Faye steak strip action.
You know, it's marinated with oil and
No, not at all.
and this is a pretty high tannin wine.
Mm-hmm. For you.
Very nice.
Oh,
Like
man.
it. Like it.
I'm loving it. I'm
Looking
loving it. Plays so nicely together. Danny, do you want to give this to some of the other nice people so they can try it with their steak strippy?
Oh,
Thanks, homie.
there he is,
You are the
right
best.
there. Oh, hand model.
The mozzarella aspect is stunning.
The tomatoes are a bit too acidic, honestly. If I'm going to have this, it's not a great pairing. I mean, it's fine if you had a couple tomatoes and you had the steak. Not my favorite. That's why we're going to be working on the. We're going to be pairing this with the Rocket and the Malbec.
Right.
Something that has a little more fruit driven, so it can handle the acid of
Sure.
that. But you still need enough tannin to handle the fat in the meat. But it's not a super fatty piece of meat. But very nice, very nice.
It's such a fun wine. It's so fun to have the father back in the house again.
It is. It'll be short-lived since everybody's getting it, but
I know.
it's going to be it's going to be there. So, absolutely delicious. Super excited. Now that we've been talking about this left bank food, I started thinking about the bodega,
Tickets still available. You can go to our website, go to events, click on the things, get all your
and
takeaways.
then Grady. I don't see the date for the bodega.
Oh, it's over here. It's on that one. It's August 26th
I
and
see it.
27th.
I see it now. So this is the thing I wanted to talk about. So August 20. Sure. That's fine. So August 26th and 27th.
Yep.
Is a huge weekend for Mercury in general, and I think, dare I say, for Sonoma County. Unless you come to hang out at this event. So we're going to be at the bodega.
But I'll
Wine.
also be at.
You'll be hanging around.
I'll be here, so you can see Grady.
You'll
if
be
you're
able to
not-
do some pickups, but we're
Yes.
not going to be able to. Have you had that yet?
I have not had. Is that the prosciutto?
Oh no, it's not. It's special. It's not prosciutto.
Really?
I went to a fancy store yesterday.
What did you do?
I bought that crazy shit.
What is this?
I don't know, but it was good. Anna, we'll have to talk to me about that. But that was really good. I had to interrupt the bodega thing.
Similar to prosciutto. I'll go one.
It's similar to prosciutto.
Oh my God! What the hell is this?
But I know.
It's really
but it's
good.
not prosciutto. It's made like prosciutto.
Okay.
But
Like bacon. Yeah.
everybody's saying it tastes like bacon, and I just had this like epiphany of I couldn't talk about. I didn't care. Actually, I care a lot about
No, you
the
don't care.
bodega.
You don't care.
Wine and Seafood Festival, but when that got in this taste bud realm, holy cow!
What the heck?
Smoky, bacony,
So good.
but not cured. So it's not cooked.
No.
So this is a cured meat. But I
Fascinating.
went to the fancy meat store there today, and I was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna have all these fine people here." And I saw this and got something different.
Wow, dude.
Anna
What the
is
heck?
left her post, so if she's
So
not
she must be going
responding
in
to
to tell us what the
no,
hell
so she's
this
not
is.
responding to you. So stand by; she'll be back to respond. But she's gonna let everybody know because this, which looks like a classic little prosciutto roll, is not.
That's what I thought it was.
Anna's bringing out. What is it called, Anna?
Spec Italiano.
Oh, it's speck. Everybody loves speck.
Speck.
Smoked ham.
This is a dry cured smoked ham.
Hello,
Oh
nurse.
my God! Hey, guess what? We'll let people know this is a commercial product because that wasn't anything super fancy. I didn't get it from a
Journeyman or
super local, hyper local place. It was something I hadn't seen before, and I love it. Anna, well, she's
Fascinating.
she's clicking and typing right now, but I'm gonna see if anybody local does have this.
Wow. It's
I
so
know.
unusual. It
I'm
looks
gonna-
like your normal prosciutto.
All right, we're gonna talk
but
about
it's not.
bodega in a minute.
Okay, back
I need
to
to
bodega.
No. I'm gonna have this with wine
Fine.
because this thing's fantastic.
What about the heavy metal, Brad?
All right, we'll try it with the heavy metal. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That. Oh my god, that was really good.
It's so fun to be surprised sometimes.
You know, I love a surprise, and that was a surprise.
And that was a surprise.
I was doing my due diligence.
Due diligence.
Due diligence, because Anna always busts my chops for buying things that I know and like.
That's true.
So
That's
I
true.
did buy a little
Something
piece
outside
of
your
meat
normal
that I
wheelhouse.
didn't know what a spec was.
Whatever this
I may have
style
had.
is,
I think
it's
I've had this
exciting.
before,
Yeah.
but this is absolutely delicious. Let's see if it's okay with the heavy metal. Smoky, rich, delicious.
Much like the heavy metal. I think they play delightfully together.
Well, yeah. This is a powerful enough wine to handle that smokiness, because it's a very smoky piece of meat, and that's
yeah.
what struck me, and why I had a panic attack
Because
3
it's
minutes ago.
not your normal thing. It's not what
It
you
is not
normally go
prosciutto.
for.
I mean,
No.
prosciutto is not smoky. Prosciutto is salty and aged.
Holy smokes, kids.
Literally, holy smokes. Yeah, I know. I might have to have a.
Is this from Oliver's or Big John's?
I bought that at Oliver's, one of our local. We have two small markets between Healdsburg and
Windsor there.
Windsor, and
Big John's and Oliver's.
well-
both spectacular.
Oliver's does have 3 locations, and that was from Oliver's. And
My goodness.
that reaction was legit. I didn't sneak a little taste earlier today after I bought all that fun stuff, which I usually do. But that freaked me out. That flavor was awesome, and I want to have it again and again. So I need to investigate that,
And it played really nicely with this gorgeous heavy metal.
and I hope it was. And I call them Penny's Bubbles. I alluded to it. I think we might finish this evening with some bubbles. I still
Ooh.
have some left.
That could be kind of fun.
Oh wait. Wait.
Uh-oh.
I'll go look.
Somebody gracious, actually somebody in the audience was incredibly gracious and gave me a bottle of wine I don't own. And it was from 2017. And it was a bottle of something Penny encouraged me to make, and then came to fruition. We have black bubbles in the refrigerator.
Do we really?
Somebody in the audience gave it to me.
Do we really?
On the bottom shelf, Danny or Anna, if we go into the bottom shelf, I am pretty sure we have a bottle of black bubbles. Somebody, a person who's quite knowledgeable about what bubbles should do to things, says that we should enjoy it with a motorcycle and come and visit
And
me
come
right now.
visit.
Penny, would you swing down?
Just
Okay.
jump on your motorcycle.
All right,
come
I'm
see
going to
us.
go ahead and throw this out now because Penny, seriously, I do these once a month, but maybe we could talk in it. Penny, if you could come to the next time we do one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The audience members are starting to get excited.
And here's the deal. Okay, Penny, I know I've told you many times. The number one most ridiculed product I've ever produced was that I had winemakers so angry with me, and for somebody who has spent their entire life getting to the pinnacle of sparkling making, to suggest that I go off the rails like that, thank you so much. I would have never made it without you.
We still
And
get a call once a week.
I
When are they
just,
coming back?
Penny, I just ran my wine club today, and 4 of the notes in my wine club members' notes were, "I'm going to drop your club if you don't make black bubbles again." So, Penny, I'm going to ask you right now:
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
will you come back and help me make black bubbles one last time? because there's a whole bunch of people that would love you to do that
Yeah.
because I can't do it without you. You're the only one that knows the secret recipe. So there's that. Anna left to go get glassware. So if you're responding, I don't know.
But
I
we will
can't
know.
read.
No,
I don't- my
can't-
brain and my
and
eyeballs don't
unfortunately,
know that.
Are you saving your glass for Penny?
I can squint and see that people respond, but not really
All
know
right, Penny.
what they're saying.
Here we go.
All right.
What
What
is
is going
here
on
we
here,
go.
kids?
We have.
Probably the last.
Oh my God, we have gone fully off the rails.
we are
Fully off the rails.
surprised? not on
Are we
track at all.
surprised? There we go.
You know, Penny,
Wow.
I don't even know if you ever saw the super sexy label to put on your super sexy wine.
The foil is called Pillars of Light because as you move
Yes.
it back and forth, the colors move
Wow.
up and down the label.
And let me just say, Brad's been dying to open this. This is no. The only reason we're doing this is because we can't say no because we're live.
That's right.
So
There were some people that were having a panic
everybody
attack.
is
Oh my
going
God!
to
It
enjoy
is
this.
the last
they?
bottle.
Yes.
of
I'm going to pour
Existence.
these to the brim. I don't know what's going to happen for everybody else.
Yeah, sorry, suckers. Sorry,
All right.
audience
Oh,
members.
All right, Penny. You know what? Here's the deal. Thank you so much. This is fantastic. And for all you folks which was the Blanc de Noir,
Yep.
to all of the Freddy Cuvées, which were dosaged with a heavy red, they are 100% Penny's fault. 100%.
Randy got excited.
Oh, Lord.
Randy's excited. Uh oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Put your clothes back on. Put your
well-
clothes back
well,
on.
tell-
Not really
If
excited.
I were you, I'd hang up.
Tell Randy to fly on down and Nico to drive on up.
Yes. There's
Well,
not going to be any left.
It sounds.
No.
Oh no, there's not.
There won't be. Trust me.
All right. Wines ever produced in Sonoma County, and not because of me. It's because of my great friend Penny that actually prodded me to make something as ridiculous as this. This is 100% Petite Syrah, and I'm pretty confident that Penny will recall that the dosage was not a classic dosage either. Petite Syrah, nobody wants that as a sparkler. We did it. And then we couldn't find anything to dosage it with, so we disgorged 5 cases of these and then added that back into the dosage. So this is 100%, 100%. It's this is a freak.
It's a one-off.
Of a sparkler, but
It
I
is a
wonder if
one-off.
there's any moose left.
Look at that gorgeous moose.
Hey Grady, look at the color of your moose.
That is sexy.
Your moose is sexy, and it's still lively. This is a 2017. So
And look at that thing.
So
Look
wait a minute.
at that
This,
thing
this
go.
is this is a vintage wine. Just to let everybody know. So this was made from 100% 2017 vintage, which is also just ridiculous. Vintage wines don't make sense. All right.
All right.
I
Give
guess-
the rest to the
before-
rest of the people.
before, you know,
before
Look.
we drink it all.
I have to.
Yes, they are.
Take it.
Oh,
take it away
Oh,
from us,
honey,
please.
I wanted to make sure I got 2 or 3 sips. Don't get me wrong. If I was really horrible, I would have filled them to the top. But I
look at
wanted to
that
make sure.
gorgeous color.
Only a little bit horrible right now.
So,
That is.
Penny said you should have sabered it.
Oh, we should
Oh,
have
I
savored
should've
it.
savored it.
We should have.
Well-
Yeah, you'll have to need to saber it next time. Well, we'll have to find some, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Well, the
oh,
thing
here's
is-
the deal, Penny. We actually probably sent you a bottle. You might have that in your hoard. So if you can
So
find one
strap
of
it
these,
to the back of your motorcycle.
strap it to the back of the motorcycle with
Come
your
by.
saber and come down and saber
You know
it.
what? Because we would have had to open it with one of your barbecue cleaners because we don't have a saber.
Brian Lilly thinks he has some.
Brad,
Oh, Brian Lilly, you crazy nut.
gave to him because of his new job.
Okay. Actually, I just was reminded why I knew we had this for a reason. Danny was gifted this wine by some very, very close friends that I'm not going to mention their names, or should I? But very, very close friends of ours gifted this to us because of Danny's new job.
So this
And
is all
that's
thanks to Danny. Yay,
Why
Danny!
we have
Here's
this
to
back.
Danny.
So thank you, Danny.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And maybe we can get Brian to come down.
Brian said remind him he'll bring some next time he comes.
Oh, Brian.
Okay, so we
Oh,
do
Brian.
have people that have some of this. Maybe if Brian comes down, we can get together with Penny, and I would love to have Penny's reaction
Yeah.
to this wine. So my reaction is
Right off the bat.
Oh, I got it.
The nose
your
is
my
spectacular.
reaction was always the moose was gorgeous.
The moose was the sexiest damn moose you've.
You've made all right. Everybody's putting it back in the bottle now, and we're gonna have.
Oh my God!
Cheers.
Cheers,
There
Danny,
you
to
go.
your new job, sir.
Thank
All right.
you.
Congratulations.
All
OMG,
Wow.
kids!
Here's the deal.
Wow!
Um,
What the hell?
This was a striking petite Syrah the day it was made.
Yep. Champagne should not have this depth of flavor.
Wow. It is still very vibrant.
Exciting.
And I want to. And Anna always helps me when I'm describing berry or fruit flavors.
Berries,
I'm going to say
raspberries.
blackberry is dominant through
blackberry.
this.
Blackberry.
And raspberry is kind of lifting it up as a brighter fruit complexity.
No champagne has ever had this kind of depth of flavor, and I drink champagne every day.
It still tastes like a big old red wine to me, with
Right.
all of the
And it's a
elegance and
17.
subtleties and nuances that it has. I'm going to say that for Brian, I don't know how many cases of this you have because I know how you buy.
Uh-huh.
But I'm also going to say that maybe this is something that I would put into the drink now pile. It's got this vibrance.
You don't want to miss this. You
I
do not
wouldn't want
wanna
to miss
it.
this period of this
Do you have
wine.
any at the spec left? 'Cause
I do have a little
something
spec.
that you have enjoyed.
Yes. Here we go. The ultimate
Smoky.
pairing ever.
Smoky, salty,
Yeah.
shockingly bacon-like, not cooked. Deliciousness of that. Oh, yumzilla.
He only has, Brian only has 1 or 2 bottles.
All right.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
all right, Brian. Maybe we'll have to figure out some sort of exotic reason for you to come down with those.
What can we?
We can enjoy those things.
What can we lure him down
I
with?
know.
What can we lure the
We
crazy
need, to,
lilies
we,
down
we
with?
need to do some trading, but he's got so much of my wine, it's hard to trade.
Right. Do you have any Axina we could lure Aaron down with? maybe?
I've seen the. I do not have Xena.
Damn it.
for
Ah.
Aaron.
We could totally have gotten her down
But we
for
will
that.
find something to lure you. #hashtag/trade/have some snacks.
Oh,
with-
kids.
Wow.
Oh, kids. This is beyond. It is
So.
just beyond what you expect. Because you know you have an expectation,
Man.
but this just busts every barrier.
Actually-
There's nothing like this.
Everybody loves a busted barrier. I know that's true. The other thing,
Wow.
and
Wow.
the one thing that many moons ago, she got together with Darrow Grimm McSchroeder, a couple
Yes.
of, well, they're Australians. I don't think there's any other descriptor I should give to you on that. But when those Australians decided to come to the United States and make wine with Geyser Peak, they needed something from their home country, and that would be sparkling Shiraz. And in my previous life, I was a wine importer and distributor, and I had had some very nice sparkling Shirazes, but they were fine in my book. When I tasted the sparkling Shiraz that Penny made for Geyser Peak
Yeah.
for Darrow Grimm McSchroeder, so they could
Yeah.
drink the drink of their home country, because they're out in the Bras, so their brains were fried. It's in the middle of the desert. They didn't know what they were doing, but they wanted sparkling red wine, and Penny was able to do that. It was the best sparkling red wine I'd ever had, and I had had the best of the sparkling
You ended up
Shirazes.
having
from-
like the last case
well,
of that stuff.
Oh no, I bought
It was
I bought
available,
the
yeah.
last 15 cases of that wine from Geyser Peak, because at that point Mick and Daryl had left Geyser Peak and nobody knew what to do with a sparkling red wine.
right.
So I rolled in and scooped up all of it, and it was
Pretty gosh
it was
darn
the
stunning.
1999 vintage, I believe, and Penny, correct me if I'm wrong, and he made it 2 years for him. It was 99 and 20, and 1999 and
2001 or 2 maybe?
2000 were the two vintages that I was able to get. I'll tell you what, Brian, This is how I'm going to get you down.
Do you have one of those?
I'm speaking to
tucked away
Brian.
somewhere?
I'm speaking to Brian right now. Probably speaking to Penny as well. If you're motivated to taste a 99 sparkling Shiraz that Penny made for
No, I know, Danny. I know.
Mick
yes.
and Daryl back in the day, I am quite confident I've got one. So what we
Oh
can do
my
is we
God.
can open up that 99 or that
Oh my
2000, and then we can then taste this little.
Penny says, "Wow, seems like yesterday."
And he says, "Wow, seems like yesterday." Me too. Duh. That's why.
Brian says it sounds like a perfect.
All right, Brian's,
Brian's
in too. All right.
Well, you know what? We'll have
Here's
to
the
do it
deal.
for happy hour.
I'm
so
gonna-
that everybody can enjoy
I've
this.
got to go under
we
the
shouldn't
stairs.
just hog all this
behind-
to myself.
I've got to get under the stairs. I've got to get in deep into
Now,
the little
before
wine
we
cellar.
go, Danny's got some balls in his hands, and we must try them.
Oh, I didn't know we were going anywhere. Everybody was mad at me last time for cutting it short. So, Danny, why do you have balls in your hands? What's going on here?
Well, besides the normal.
Is this something? Are we going back to left bank?
Well, yes, we are. What is this,
Oh,
Brad?
so what is that?
Not only did
They
Brad,
look a little crusty. I'm
take-
sorry, just off the bat.
Brad took
You
our
made 'em.
beautiful lemon dessert and
So,
made it into a little
made-
bite-sized delightfulness.
I made Mom's
In case you're watching,
frozen-
Mom, it is your
frozen
dessert.
lemon dessert that
Yes.
she used to make in her icebox. We're not going to go any farther than that. So Mom used to make these all the times. She put them in a pie form and served them in
Yep, they were
slices.
pies. They
And
were
then
delicious.
I elevated because I'm in wine country and I'm so fantastic. And I put them into cute little mason jars,
jar, fun.
individually packaged little
So
desserts
fun.
because that's who I am, so fantastic. And then I was thinking I would love to get these to people, and but I can't fill up an entire mason jar of this deliciousness. So I thought we would make little frozen lemon balls. So they're rolled in graham crackers. They're
Yum.
frozen with love.
Yum.
It's lemon pillow ness all the way.
Delightfulness.
But you know what? It really pairs with. It's not going to be pairing with this fan. Well, it might.
You know,
It could.
It just
but
might.
it's truly meant to pair with my Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, yeah.
Because for the left bank, what I was going to do with you guys, I was going to start with my rosé, absolutely delicious. Then we're going to move in some fantastic reds. Then we're going
Fun.
to go with that caprese
Yes.
and that steak, absolutely
beautiful.
delicious. Yum, yum, yum. And then, because I'm so awesome, as you're going to head off to another winery to experience their foods, I was going to give you this delightful, nice acidity,
Yep,
low
yep.
sugar, little
Beautiful.
lemon ball,
With
and a
the
little bit of
Sauv
Sauvignon Blanc. I know, how
Fun.
nice is that? Because I
It
want to
works.
cleanse your palate before you get
Right,
to the
you're
next person's winery.
cleansing their
They're going to be
palate.
ruining people's palates sending them to mine.
That's right.
But it's okay.
But you're going to cleanse
My
their
wine's
palate.
super delicious. It'll get through it.
It will.
But I'm going to be really generous for my
I
good
like
friends.
the cleansing action.
I know.
So this is so much fun. So should we
You
have
are-
a little Sauv Blanc with this?
You do what you want to do. I think that's a good point.
Just to see
But
if
I
any
want,
of the tropicality sneaks out.
But you know what? This might be one of those.
I've got a feeling that
Crazy-
the bubbles are going to play nicely. I really do.
I've just actually got to think about the bubbles for a second. Oh my god. How much? Okay, I'm not even kidding. Fresh blackberry, definitely in the blackberry side. A little bit of raspberry coming along on the finish. Anna, could you turn your mic on for that description, please? Just turn it on.
No.
Anna's voice is hoarse today. I don't know what she's been up to.
But
But
again,
she's-
you just don't get aromatics off of champagne like this. The aromatics are completely off the hook.
All right.
Come on
When
there, what
was the
can I
last
do?
time I did Sauvignon Blanc
What,
Rosé?
what can I do? There was heavy
Well,
metal.
first of all,
Well,
Penny's
Penny says
like,
blackberry and lemon are perfect together. So the lemon dessert.
all right, here
All
we
right,
go.
here we go.
Blackberry and lemon. I was
Here we go.
thinking it was going to be fantastic.
Lemony, graham crackery fun.
So much lemon zest.
Oh,
So much graham cracker.
oh. There's a synergy going on here. There is something special going on with that.
Nope. No one's. Nope. That's horrible. No one's ever actually going to get that. No one's ever going to
I
have
know.
that.
Just us. Just this
No
group
one's going
right
to taste
here
that.
Gets that.
I'm sorry.
Futures.
Penny. All right, everybody's screaming
find me.
futures. Come on, let's make some more of this. But here's the thing: no one's ever going to get this pairing. So
I know.
That's just
So I
ridiculous.
guess
So
It
I'm
doesn't-
just going to say that this pairing is awful. Nobody would ever want it because the blackberries are totally making this lemon taste delicious.
We'll
Nope.
buy this ahead
Nope.
of time.
That's terrible. So we'd never ever want to have that.
Oh my God.
Swear to God. All right, that was one
Do you
of the
think
best
we could do
pairings.
this in 2 years? Think we could have this for the left bank 2025?
We'll buy 25.
Let me let me
Do I hear 50?
let me see if this. Oh my
Let-
God.
all right.
Don't
do
live
the-
that long. Can we do 25?
Wow.
I know. You make
Well,
a damn good lemon
I'm
dessert,
going to
sir.
assume that it's going to make this sad Sauvignon. This is going to be sad compared to that.
Well, like you said, no one can have that. So there.
Um,
Neater.
okay, so we went from full-on blackberry to very citrusy,
Yep.
vibrant lemons, lemon
Stuff
on
like
lemon,
delightful.
a little lemon on lemon action. It's absolutely beautiful. Nothing was like that.
Yeah, but nothing like the
That
bubbles.
was so good. Sorry, I'm gonna give you a very nice pairing.
People at home are just like, damn you,
Yeah.
Brad. Damn you.
I'm gonna give you a pairing that is totally satisfactory, but it's nothing like the pairing that I just had. That was in the neighborhood of magical, freakish fun.
All right. Do you want to go over the events one last time that we have coming up?
All right, sounds good.
One last push for the events. Left Bank, get your tickets. You can go to the website. You can click on the Hootenanny and check in the Jim Jam.
Okay, so Left Bank. I'll give a date. It's the 19th.
It's the 19th.
If you don't know what you're doing on the 19th, you should come up and see us. And guess what? We just ran the wine club. If you haven't picked up your club, you're not going to get it on the 19th. You want to know why? Because we're running the night. You can't come. You cannot pick up your club. I know you're my favorite people, but if you want to come and get your club, you got to do it through the event. So you've got to join up on the Left Bank event. And then here's the deal. We have never done these huge festivals. And this is all, we're going to blame Anna, who is apparently a little choked up and can't speak much today. She has a froggy voice. Something happened. But we're doing the bodega.
Bodega, art, wine,
Yeah.
food. Not
Wine.
just the
Art,
wine
seafood,
tent.
wine. Art,
Where
seafood,
everybody
wine
does it.
Seafood, art, and wine.
We're also
Apparently
doing
her
music,
froggy
right?
voice is getting better by the minute.
Loud and froggy.
All right, so here's the deal. So we're doing, and I'm doing this 100% for her because it is super fantastic art. There's going to be amazing wine. That's me. Hello, I'm going to be there. That's great. But there's going to be music, and the one thing that Sonoma County fails with, and this freaks me out because we are the mecca of amazing wine in the world, is that when you have a music festival, the wine is horrific. And I'm going to say that not just because I know it, because that's what Anna says every time she goes to a music festival.
Yes, so we're
So-
blaming it on Anna.
So here's the deal. So Mercury Wine has now sponsored the music side of this. So not only can you come and drink amazing Mercury wine,
Look at art.
you can look at art.
Have seafood.
No, probably you should buy art.
You should.
I'm just going to say you should buy it if you like
Buy
it.
smart.
And then you can have this amazing seafood because we are literally 100 yards from the ocean and it's flopping out of the ocean into your mouth. But then you can listen to some fantastic music and
And
drink.
get
I
Mercury
know.
wine. You're going to be like the only
I
wine you can get at the
know.
music venue.
This is one of those things that should blow most people's minds.
And it should.
You're going to have a
My mind
glass
is
of
blown.
wine, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm in Sonoma County. I know what good wine tastes like, but I'm at a music festival, so I know it's going to taste horrific. And then you're going to have that wine, and your mind's going to be blown, and you're going to be dancing
And
like
you'll
a
be
fiend.
dancing
I know.
because of the
You're going to
wine.
be so happy because you
Yeah.
want to know what?
Why?
I want to make people happy. I want to make people that are enjoying music happy.
Oh, yes. When you're enjoying music, you'll definitely be happy.
With
when you're
my
drinking
wine.
Mercury wine.
I know. So here's the deal. The only chance you're ever going to get in Sonoma County to drink fantastic wine while you're dancing to live music is going to be this one event and one event only because I cannot afford to do this
August
again.
26th and 27th.
There's a reason why you get crappy wine
Get tickets
at
on the website.
free music. So here's the deal. We're sponsoring super fantastic wine. for amazing music, and it's going to be so much fun.
It's gonna be
And the neat part is, apparently, I'm allowed to camp on site, so I'm going to be there most likely through the whole event.
So Brad will
And-
be dancing the night away with you.
And if Brian brings me more than one bottle of Black Bubbles, I'll
You could be
probably bring
really
the other
dancing.
band's bottle
Yes.
up there.
You'll supply Taylor.
But it's oh,
that day.
the bestest wine
The
is what you're gonna
bestest.
get,
The
because
very best.
Taylor Swift is very exacting on
Yes,
all the
on
wines
all
that
the
she's
wines she serves.
that I'm gonna be serving, and that's the other good reason.
Wine
I'm
song?
sorry you said it too, Stephen. I really am. But then,
Wine song?
so after that amazing weekend, and that amazing weekend, it's going to be a little tough to get some wine, so we're doing pickups only that weekend because Grady, unfortunately, isn't going to be there
Somebody
for Taylor
has
Swift.
to sling you wine.
Right.
And
he's
I am
gonna,
that
he's
guy.
gonna miss out on the Taylor
And I
Swift
am
at the
okay
Bodega
with
Wine
that.
and Seafood Festival.
Super fine with that.
And then we're going to be back here for one weekend having fun. And then we're going to be going up to Mendocino for the wine song.
Wine
if you don't know
song.
anything about that, if you love botanicals, who doesn't want to go to
Who doesn't
Northern
love
California?
botanicals?
Sorry, I just started thinking
It's
about...
It's in the botanical garden, kids. I mean, you can't get more botanical
Sorry.
than the botanical garden.
So, if you want to really get out there up on the coast and enjoy
try
some botanicals.
The best botanicals.
I know. I think it's
With
weird.
your wine.
Come here. Speaking of botanicals, actually, this one knows about them. Come here.
But then September 30th, we're also doing the
What?
Tiburon Wine and Food Festival.
Why'd you forget the most exciting thing?
Blending party.
Oh, the blend. I skipped over that because you know,
Hi.
if you're
Everybody-
not already on the
if
list,
you're not on
kids,
the list for the bunny
then
party,
you are really.
you had
it's
better.
way too late.
You had better, if you're going to try to get on the list, you better put $signs before you ask,
That's
hey,
right.
can I still get in?
Could I buy a case and get on the list?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Oh yeah, we were also supposed to talk about your knee.
Oh,
It's great, right?
hey, I'm walking. I'm fine. My knee is doing great. I can get up and down the stairs. We're doing okay. What else we're supposed to talk about?
We talked about Danny's Hootenanny. Pop-ups at Fermata all through August, so you can come pick up wine and see us.
Oh, the one last one is that actually next week you're going to get an email about pop-ups at Diavla slash
Gun Club.
Gun Club. So we're going to be doing pop-ups
your
there. So we're going to be
eyes
doing pop-ups
on the
every single
emails.
weekend in Geyserville, except for all the weekends I'm hanging out
Except
with
when Brad's out.
T Swift, T Swizzles, me and her, like, T Swizzle, what? She knows what's going on. She's got the swizzle.
We're gonna get sued.
No, we're going to have a ton of fun. I love you, Taylor. Don't sue me. I listen to your music all day long. But anyway, hey, we've gone way over our time
Have we?
allotment.
Oh my God!
I
We
think
have got an
it's-
hour and 11 minutes of entertainment for people tonight.
It's infotainment.
Infotainment.
Information and
Information-tainment.
entertainment. It's infotainment. You
was
got to
so
mash
fun.
all the words together today.
That is the hip way to do things.
I know.
Unless you're
Who's-
shortening stuff.
who's hip?
Which we don't shorten.
Well, we did. That was shortening and hip.
Was it? Infotainment?
Infotainment.
Infotainment.
That's not information and entertainment.
It seems longer still.
You know what seems
It
longer?
further away.
This exit.
Does it?
It does.
We were trying to work our way to be Grady
Oh
pushing
my
the buttons
God.
here.
Annie, are you okay? Are you just loving Big Papa? What's up?
Aw, what a sweet girl.
Her eyes are closed. She's so sweet.
Oh, she's sleeping now. She got
All right.
all the bites. She got
Speaking of-
all the steak strips.
Speaking of sleeping, all right, guys, for joining us tonight. If everybody doesn't know, well, all right, we're not out yet. If everybody doesn't know, that is
What
the-
does this mean?
No.
Why are we doing this?
No, there is only one premier sparkling winemaker. We can call it champagne, but we're not. Sparkling winemaker
allowed to.
in all of the United States, and that's Miss Penny. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You all need to be super happy that you are here tonight because you got to enjoy one of the best
best
sparkling
things
winemakers in the
ever.
world. So thank you very
Ever.
much, my dear. We will see you soon, and everybody else, let's have a good time, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, kids. Thank
All
you
right,
for
guys,
the fun.
let's do
Thank
it.
you for the fun.